Running now and I'm a great boss. Running it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, trying to be the cake boss. Fill up the bag.
MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Field in Arlington. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the AL West between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers. The Angels look for their 7th straight victory. Next. Joe Palumbo, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
To the box, David Fletcher. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Fletcher.
Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Kurt Suzuki. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Lifted down the line in left, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Palumbo is coming off a win in his last start, the first of his major league career, so I'm sure he's still riding high from that achievement. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Hard on the ground towards short, and into left field for a 1-out hit.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
In now is Anthony Rendon. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. Suzuki, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. In there, and it's even at 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
On the run is Dahl. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Nicholas Castellanos comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. Dahl will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Fletcher retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
Batting second, the third baseman, Brock Holt.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt. Now the first pitch. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
He froze him on the fastball there. Brock Holt becomes the second out of the bottom of the first.
The designated hitter.
Now the pitch. Willie Calhoun is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
I love the aggressive approach by this pitcher right now, getting on the mound and getting ahead of the first 3 guys he faces.
And he fouls this one off. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me with the side. Ready now for L.A. Number 66, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Hit hard but foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder. Max Stassi is on deck. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
After the walk, a quick check on first, and he'll get back in standing. He's set, and the pitch. That's toward the corner and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now another 1-2. Popped him up. Solak is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Up next, Matt Duffy. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the stretch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Strike two as the fastball is let go.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Swinging a soft liner. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
Standing in now, Darnell Sweeney, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind in the count with guys on base.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. The pause and the 0-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo,
the right fielder.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball. Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. That'll bring in Nick Solak. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, he brings a more than respectable .357 batting average. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. And it's 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. This is in the air to right. Castellanos is there. 2 down. Base is empty, 2 away. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0, center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rangers set down in order. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go David Fletcher, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Kiner Falefa backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now back.
Next, it'll be Kurt Suzuki, a base hit in his first trip. Now here's the pitch. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Third inning, no score to this point. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. First pitch on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble. Ready now is Adolis Garcia. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Reined in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The catcher.
Next to dig in, Jose Trevino. Fouled off. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Heading out toward shallow right. Castellanos is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Back now with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning. First offering on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once. This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. This one's down to third. Right to him. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Next to hit, number 66. Worked a walk his first time up. And now a pitch on the way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1-1 the count. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that one is gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. 4th home run here in the early going as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
To the plate now, Matt Duffy. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Dahl able to track it down for the 3rd out. Angels hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and the Angels lead it here 1-0. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he falls behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now
here's Brock Holt now. Here's the first pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a line drive. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets...
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. It remains 1. Now at the plate, Darnell Sweeney. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Luis Aviles Jr.
So now to the plate, Luis Aviles. Pitch out, nothing doing. Sweeney aboard here at first with nobody out. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-2 pitch down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Comes set. Now the pitch. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's the first pitch to him. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-1. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding forward now is the DH, Kurt Suzuki. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heaney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The right fielder.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Joey Gallo is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike 1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Fielded cleanly, and he's retired 1 away.
The batter number
Stepping
15.
in once again is Nick Solak. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
David Dahl to the plate now. High in the air down the right field line. Castellanos is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Rangers set down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Solak moving to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Nicholas Castellanos. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. This is to left field and deep off the bat of Castellanos. And it's gone. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
No doubt if that one's fair or foul, everyone in the stadium could hear that loud doink, and that's music to a hitter's ears because that's a homer.
Into the box, number 66.
Number 66.
He swings and grounds it to short. There's Connor Falefa. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So stepping in is Max Stassi. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
No balls and 1 strike. Little dribbler up the third baseline. 2 out, nobody on. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Rangers skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Yang gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 36.
At the plate, Matt Duffy, as he gets a curveball at the letters but swings right through it. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Lowe is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up, and the Angels are out on top now, 2-0. Now it'll be Adolis Garcia. He'll start things out for the Rangers in their half of the sixth.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Nate Lowe digging in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's the second out. So next to the plate for Texas, Jose Trevino. He flew out in his last debut. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2. That's ball 2.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in the rookie outfielder Darnell Sweeney. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
If he's going to dial up 2-0 changeups and have a good feel for it, this offense is going to have trouble breaking through against this guy.
Now a swing and a fly ball, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Skied down the left field line. Giving chase is Dahl. He's there and records the first out. Next to stand in is Luis Aviles. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, David Fletcher. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. And that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Pitch on the way.
That's ball 2. Count 2-1.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that's going to land foul.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
To the left side, but it's well foul.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Kiner Falefa trying to get there. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner Falefa.
The shortstop, Isaiah.
Curveball just
Kiner
misses
Falefa.
apparently. 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The bat.
Up next for the
third
Rangers,
baseman,
Brock Holt.
Brock.
It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bounce towards the mound. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. To the plate now for Texas is the DH. Willie Calhoun flew out last time up. Now here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Rangers set down in order. They're down 2-0.
There's a strange wind blowing.
New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the veteran DH, Kurt Suzuki. Here's the first pitch to him. And they start him out away with a called strike. Hard hit towards center. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rendon, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he can do right there, Dan.
You know, if you were in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he hits one on a line to left field. That's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Number 66.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
That evens it up 1-1. Suzuki at third. Rendon over at second. Castellanos on at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Mike Trout will get a chance to really deliver off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the bases loaded and nobody out. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Popped him up. Trevino over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
Waiting on it is Dahl. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Now the relay home, and he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Now the first pitch. Matt Duffy is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Down the right field line, and that's going to be a fair ball. Rendon rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they move on top 4-0.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead or a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, you know that same situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because, Nero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Bounce to first, scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Mike Trout will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Joey Gallo. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive 15, off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
In now, Nick Solak, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4. At the plate now
The
is
left fielder,
David Dahl. 0 for 2
David
for him to this point.
Dahl.
As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Two and one to David Dahl. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. 2-2 count. Here it comes.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hit back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Rangers go down quickly there. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now at the plate is Luis Aviles. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. First delivery to him, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Grounded weakly toward 3rd. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Next will be the designated hitter, Kurt Suzuki. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. Out in front of it, strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together. Now to the plate, Adolis Garcia. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The center fielder, number 53.
First pitch on its way. The 1-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Too much action on the changeup, and he's behind 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats. Aviles into shallow left. He's there and records the first out. So the next at bat will be Jose Trevino. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. One and 2 to the Rangers catcher.
1 and 2.
Now the 1-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. 1 there. And they get the force. And that will officially do it. It's a no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors.